Hello YouTube, I am back from ConnectiCon 2016. This is the review everyone's been waiting for because just all the build up and now it's over. Time to review. So like usual, I'm going to do Thursday and Friday in one video, then Saturday gets its own video, and then Sunday. Oh boy. I'm going to preface this by saying you see my makeup? It's all runny. I know I said I was going to do Ice Queen dressed as Fiona for Sunday, but I had a last minute decision because my new date mate, the Frank Doyle from Yukon, we were Harley and Joker today, because they didn't want to wear skinny jeans. We were going to be Fiona and Marshall, but we were because I was going to show on my Sunday video. My friend Alex got me a Harley skirt because it was my birthday on Wednesday. So I had enough Harley stuff to throw together a little Harley. So we were Joker and Harley. So, I was Harley today and I will get to it in the Sunday video. But something happened today and I cried. I cried a lot. And my makeup is runny. And I will get to that in the Sunday video. So now you know. So my review for ConnectiCon, aka Curfew Con. Because as we know, the con closed at 9 o'clock on Friday and Saturday. I heard through the grapevine that that was because the staff of the convention center itself was having issues with non-con people coming inside and stealing things, supposedly. But boy, did they ramp up badge check this year. Because if you don't know how ConnectiCon is set up, there's the convention center and the Marriott Hotel, and they form a courtyard between the two, and there's lots of stairways. There's one leading up to the bridge that leads to the Connecticut Science Center, that leads to the bridge that crosses the river, and we stay on the other side of the river and we cross that bridge. And they had badge checks to get onto the stairs, and then after they check your badge to get onto the stairs, they have to check your badge to let you into the con center. And when you enter the con center, they have to check your badge. So they really stepped up badge check. In fact, they have elevators on the stairs. And some people who were on their way to badge check, who needed to get down to the street level to get their badges, the staff was trying to not let those people on the elevator because they needed their badge to go on the elevator, but they needed the elevator to get their badge. So technically it was illegal for them to block those people from the elevator because they needed it. I digress. So that was a first strike against ConnectiCon. And also, 2 strikes for closing at 9 o'clock. So Thursday we arrived. We stayed at the Hampton like last year, and we just had Big Alex, he stayed with us last year, and Ryder. You know Ryder. He's appeared in my videos. And it was, oh my god, we had no room drama. It was amazing. The con mom is on the couch, so you might hear her voice. So we had no room drama. It was great. Thursday night was simple enough. I wore Mulin just so I didn't have to pack her. Went and got our badges. That was simple enough. Did we get our badges before or after dinner? I forget. We went to a little diner that was nearby, and the people from Hell on Wheels were also in the diner, so we got to meet the people from Hell on Wheels. They were nice, so they were like, look for us, and we found them. That was cool. Con people. The diner was nice. The people were so cute. It was just a cute little old family diner. It was cute. Then we went swimming, and I got to meet Julian, who cosplays Julius Caesar. He's like a staple at ConnectiCon, I would say. He cosplays Julius Caesar. He's Julian Caesar. Him. Hi, giving you a shout out. So Friday I started as the Ice Queen. That was great. I got new makeup. That was Mayron. That's why it's still here. Woohoo! Oh my goodness, what did we do on Friday? I ran around as the Ice Queen. I didn't really go to that many panels on Friday. The part of it was the panels I did want to go to were put in the small rooms, and then they reached capacity, and then we couldn't get in. Oh, another strike against ConnectiCon. They didn't have printed schedules this year. The schedules were online, and just look at it on the Facebook. Look at it on the Gather app. Was it the Gather? It was the Gather app. We don't have smartphones, so we couldn't look at the schedule. So we wrote it down each day. Each night in the hotel, we would look at the next day's schedule and just write down what we wanted to see, and like the time and the room number, because we don't have smartphones. So I know that was a thing that people were talking about in the ConnectiCon social group, is like, what about people who don't have smartphones that can't have apps? They don't have apps. They can't look at the schedule because they didn't print it out. And some people were so snippy, saying like, well, you're just going to have to get with the times. And it's like, well, do you have the money for a smartphone? Do you want to give me the money so I can get a smartphone so I can look at these apps? Whatever. So I was Ice Queen. I was really proud of how I looked. I was really proud of my makeup. Derped around until 4 o'clock. I went to the Adventure Time photo shoot. That was fun. Right before we left for the shoot, I found a family that were cosplaying Adventure Time. And they had a teeny tiny little baby Finn, and baby Finn stole the show. So it was nice. We had a little photo shoot, and I got to share my headcanon about Marshall Lee. And for those of you who don't know, because I love to tell everyone, my headcanon is that Marceline was the one telling the story of Marshall Lee, and so she changed it so the Ice Queen never forgot Marshall, and they maintain a healthy mother-son relationship. So that's how I like to present myself with Marshalls, is, this mothering, healthy relationship that Marcy always wanted with Simon, and so Marshall has that relationship with Simone. That's my headcanon. I love it. So we had a nice photo shoot. Then after that, we went back to our hotel, and I changed into Car Cat. I did my own casual God tier Car Cat, so I just had like a tank top, shorts, leggings, and a cloak with the blood aspect. And Big Alex was walking around as a Sith Lord, and he has his own custom lightsabers. He has like the really fancy ones from Saber Force, I think it is. Expensive, dueling lightsabers. So I was carrying his red one around as Car Cat, and that thing is tall. It's on a staff, and it's like 7 feet tall, and I'm 5 feet tall, so it was fun. It was fun. And we met up with Ryan, who I've known through Homestuck. We had a bit of a falling out, but he's matured, and so we did spend time together. It was nice, just kind of, oh my god, he knows everybody! So when I say Ryan, people watching this video probably know him! Nah. That was with him. So when Alex turned in for the night, I basically spent it with Ryan, because when they kicked us out at 9 o'clock to close the convention center, the con wanted us to go to the area nightclubs, because Convival, I guess. I didn't really know what that was about, but like, it's Hartford. Hartford's not very safe, especially at night. But there was a burlesque show at 10 o'clock Saturday night. Well, Friday and Saturday, but we went to the Friday one. It was at a nightclub that was nearby. So we went to it. So on the schedule, it was scheduled for 10 o'clock. So we're there, and like the poor hostess is like, I don't know where to go. Just sit in the lounge area, I guess. So we sat with other congoers, and we were chit-chatting. Doug Walker was there, so I sat with... Doug Walker was sitting nearby. I waved at him. So then around 10:30, nothing. They were still setting up, and so finally someone said that it got pushed back to 11 o'clock. And by that point, I was tired, and I was like, I know I need to get up in the morning and dress into Ice Queen, do all that makeup, and I really wasn't, I didn't want to wait up. Sorry, my internet just popped up. So I left, and Ryan walked me back, and then he told me the next day that he went back to try to watch Burlesque, and even at 11 they were still setting up, so he ended up leaving too. So that's another check against ConnectiCon, that disorganized. They did away with volunteers, so they were very understaffed and no volunteers because it was run so well that they didn't need volunteers. DC shoot? We did a DC shoot. Yes, my mom cosplayed Dr. Harleen, so I went with her to the DC shoot on Friday. She was Dr. Harleen. She had a clipboard that I made for her. Yes, you can see my desktop. If you can tell me who's on my desktop, I don't know. I will like your comment. Yay. So I will have the pictures uploaded, hopefully, eventually, if I can figure it out. So that wraps it up for Friday, unless you have anything to say, Con Mom. Nope. Okay, then I will record Saturday then.